Good morning, family and friends. Day 4 of our Pemi loop. And what a day this has started out to be. Anyway, and on to that later. I'm kind of tired right now. We're going up to, I think this is Bond. But look at all the haze, the Canadian wildfires. It's incredible how smoky it is, hazy. And it's really a shame because on a crystal clear day today, you see the ridge, it's just beautiful, but it's all covered by this smoke. Anyway, we have about 10 miles to go, maybe 9 right now, to get to Lincoln Woods Visitor Center. I left my hydration pack at the campsite, so after hiking 3/4 of a mile up, I drop my pack and I go all the way back. Snail is far ahead because she's got to get home today. She's unbelievable. She's moving. She's got to move today. Anyway, so that's the catch up I have right now. Let's keep going. So we're coming down this big mountain where we just were, and then we have to go over that. That's Bond Cliff, and then all the way down to Lincoln Woods Visitor Center. So this is the last climb of the Pemis. Let's go. Look at this. Coming down this rocky trail. Gonna go up West Bond next. Blueberries. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, blueberries. All around here. This is our last climb of Hemigwasset Wilderness. We're on top of Bond Cliff, 4263. There's Mount Bond, we just came off of. Here across the ridge, there's somebody enjoying the views. Oh, sorry. There's Bond Cliff. I know this is Bond Cliff. And one last good look at the ridge before we head down. Garfield, name off again. Lafayette. Lincoln, Little Haystack, Liberty. Now, that's Flume, so that must be Liberty. That must be Little Haystack. Yeah. All right. Hazy, hazy, hazy. Just looking out at the haze here, it's amazing. Canadian wildfires. Excuse me. Canadian wildfires. How cloudy it is. So I'm sitting here day 4. I'm not feeling fast at all. I'm feeling really slow. Oh, what a morning. So we left early, about, I don't know, take this off. We left early about a little bit, maybe 5 after 7, because Snail's got to get back. She's moving today. I don't know. Anyway, she's moving. So she got to get back and direct the movers. So we left early. I went to get water. And as we went up the first climb, halfway, I stopped and wanted to get one of my Jolly Ranchers out. They weren't there. I had to with my hydration or my electrolytes for the day. I realized I left them at the water where I got water, so I had to go all the way back down, maybe climb down like 500-foot elevation, and go back to the campsite. And there they were sitting right where I left them. You know, cursing myself out all the way, obviously. And so I finally got him. I told her to go. I dropped my pack, and I went back to the campsite, and I told her to go. I'll catch up. And finally, by the time I got back there, it was a half hour. But I am really slow today. Really, really slow. My legs were doing some rock hopping, and my legs just weren't hopping. There's no hop in these legs going across the rocks. So Yeah, I'm just taking it slow. We got about another, I don't know, 7 miles back to the car. And this is a huge descent. And after that, it kind of graduals off, and it's pretty easy hiking from here on out until Lincoln Woods. But we have to go, we have to get off this ridge. And so, you know, there's an effort going up it, and there's going to be a big effort going down it. So that's, and then the guy that was, the other thing, in my camp spot last night, I was way up on a big slope. I found the 2 trees. Well, there's a guy that hung on, found a spot too, one of the same trees that I was hanging on. So it's okay. He gets in his hammock. Half hour later, he's snoring away, and I'm a light sleeper. So I said, screw this. I put on my white noise. I left it on all night long. And then come in the morning, I try and charge up my phone. It wouldn't charge up, so I don't know what the hell. I got to figure this out. The same thing happened yesterday. 45. It was 40 degrees. I don't know what the temperature was. It wasn't as cold. It wasn't 45. It was, I don't know, or 40. It was 40 yesterday. This morning, I don't know, maybe 45. Anyway, I got to figure it out. So that's my story of the morning. That's why things are so kind of clustered up. But we, you know, one foot in front of the other gets us there. Well, as you can see, the trail's leveled out quite a bit. Not all these rocks. Now it's easy peasy sailing to Lincoln Woods Visitor Center. Probably, I'd say between 5 and 6 miles away. I just passed a hiker. It started at 7:30. It's now 10:30. So I'm thinking he's got to go up. Although he had young legs. I mean, everybody in this trip has been passing me. I'm not. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. My legs are just not like they used to be. I mean, I still get there, but it's a lot slower than I used to. When I'm used to. But anyway, it's still a beautiful day. Wow. And it's supposed to be really nice the next few days too. So we'll see what we can get in Vermont. I'm really leaning on taking a 0 on Monday and not hike on Tuesday. But we'll again check the weather when I get out of here. Second at Tomb Street, 2 stream crossings. Good thing the water's low, or else we'd have to get our feet wet. I'm looking for a place for us to go. Let's see. Oh, big step. Just like that. But we're on this final stretch here, Lincoln Woods Trail now. Come off a Bond Cliff that we're on. Lincoln Woods heading into the visitor center. And those folks you see there, yeah, I spoke with them for about 5 minutes at a stream crossing. They're from New Hampshire. And they're hiking, I don't know, just a weekend. We're at the stream. We started out together. Look how far they are. And I asked, how do you walk that fast? Well, he's with his guy with his sons and his nephews. But geez, he's hiking fast. So how do you hike that fast? And I guess you know when you're in your 20s and 30s, that's how you do it. And this other, I guess his father was probably in his 50s, good shape. You know, he's a hiker. But it's just amazing. Boom, they're there. I mean, look. 10 times zoom, and I can see in there. 12 times zoom. Huh. Whoops. That's regular. Oh well. Hey, as long as I get there. Still haven't caught snail yet. She's probably at the car already. There are a couple of tricky intersections there that I had blocked off. I hope she didn't take one of them. because she hadn't really hiked too much by herself. But like I said, she had a time constraint. She had to be back to Boston soon. So, looks like this is kind of the end of my Pemi loop. Still a nice day, a little warm. And we'll see you back at the car. Here we are coming out of the woods, getting close to the parking lot. We have to cross the Pemigewasset River. That's easy for you to say, not me, obviously. And my mouth is dry. I'm really thirsty. So let's get to the parking lot. Here I am back at the car. For this last 3 miles, we're all on hard, flat grade. My legs are shot. Anyway, we're back at the car. Next is Montpelier, Vermont, and some rest. I was gonna take tomorrow and start my 30 miles in the Green Mountains, but tomorrow I'm gonna take a zero and start that on Tuesday. So I'll give you a rundown when we get to the hotel. Tell you exactly how many 4,000 and 5,000 foot mountains we've climbed, and I'll get back to you. See you. We're here in our, see, my TV's got my name on it. Now, how important am I? Anyway, we're here in Montpelier, oh boy, Montpelier, Vermont. I've been kind of game planning for the next phase of my 3 hikes. We're gonna take a zero tomorrow, clean up all those clothes you saw on the floor, and we will start hiking on Tuesday. I talked to my shuttle driver. He's gonna pick me up on Friday, and then Friday morning, and then I'm gonna drive to Salisbury, Connecticut, and on Saturday start the 3rd of 3 hikes. So that's it. Today we did 10.5 miles. The last 5 miles was on hard, it was flat, it was hard grade, packed trail. My legs were killing me, mostly because I didn't expect it and I didn't read the map right. Anyway, it is what it is. I talked to Snail. She got off trail about 45 minutes before I did. She made it home fine, and now she's in the middle of moving. She was appreciative of everything that I taught her a few things, and she got firsthand of what the AT community does, because again, somebody took her food, whatever, mistake, and she was replenished by Trickle and Flow, who was hiking the AT. So that's all good. So that's it for phase 1 of 3. Stay tuned Tuesday for phase 2 of 3, the Vermont Long Trail. So, here's the rundown. I was thinking about all the peaks. I climbed over seven 4,000 foot peaks, and climbed over 2 5,000 foot peaks. So that's 9 peaks over 4,000 feet. Pretty damn good for a 72-year-old, I think so. Anyway, so that's what we did. So coming up here, we're going to be doing, the first day, we're going to be doing 3 4,000 foot peaks, and then the big one, Camel's Hump. That's a prize that I want to get on a good day. So hopefully, God willing, the sun will be out, just like it was for my Franconia Ridge and for the Pemi Loop. The entire Pemi Loop was picture perfect, ideal hiking conditions. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the videos that I'll upload in the next couple hours. See ya. God bless. Hi folks, back again. I want to correct a statement I said before. I did 9 4,000 footers. It was really 10. I realized that after while I was eating dinner. So anyway, I just want to show you the trailer. The whole trail. We started up at Lincoln Woods Visitor Center. Went up Lincoln Woods and we went up to this Osseo Trail. We started climbing up to Mount Flume. I showed you that. That was that mountain with the Blue Blaze Trail I think we had to go over, but in fact we did. Then we got to Mount Liberty. And then we dropped down into Liberty Springs tent site, campsite. Went back up, hit the ridge. And the first one, and first 4,000 foot on the ridge, Little Haystack Mountain. Mount Lincoln is 5,080. And then we hit this peak. It was a peak. It's not named, but I'm gonna bag it anyway because I climbed it. It's in the count. Mount Lafayette is 5,242 feet elevation. Then we went down this steep down here, and then we climbed up Mount Garfield at 4,045.01. Then we went down to Garfield Ridge campsite. Came up out of the campsite. Another steep, very steep down. And then we hit Galehead Hut. I showed you that. Coming out of Galehead, we went up Twin Mountain, 48.99. And on the AT, we got off the AT at that exposed rocky location. And we climbed along the rocks there. Got to Guy Out campsite. That was a disaster. And right around here is when I lost my, I realized I had lost my I left my hydration pack back at the campsite, so I had to go back down maybe 400 or 500 foot elevation down, descending, and then get it and come back. Hit Mount Bond at 4696. Bond Cliff was the last one, and then we continued all the way down to Lincoln Woods. So to count it off: 1, Flume; Liberty 2, Little Haystack 3, Mount Lincoln 4, Unnamed 5, Mount Lafayette 6. Mount Garfield 7, Twin 8, Mount Bond 9, and Bond Cliff 10. So there you have it, folks. 8 4,000 footers, and 2 5,000 footers. Not bad work for a couple days.